In this video I want to explain and show you how to use my library for the timer. First, I remember that you have to write inside the main file with extension Python, of course. In this case, I create this library, this module. This module has two classes. The first class is to use the W is because my name Walter, T on timer, and the second class is for using by using the T off timer. But how this timer works? Any timer has in as input, a start timer, preset time, and out. How the timers work? T-on, for example, this is the timeline. This is the time. When input in goes up, you can force one bit. You can use push button. You can use Boolean expression result. When this in parameter is on, the timer starts to count the preset time, but the timer output is off. When the time expired, the timer goes out on until the in is true. When input is true, automatically timer T-on goes down. You push a button, you can write, you can set up the preset, of course. Push a button, for example. After this time, the timer start. When you release the button, the timer stop. How work T off? I forget to write here T off. When for example, you push again the button, automatically, immediately, the timer goes up. When you release the button, here, the timer starts to count time. When this time is more or equal than preset, automatically the timer go off. The output will be off. This is two timer used every day and everywhere in the automation system by PLC, with PLC. So practically here I have my class, two classes inside the module. Then I create two files to use this. For example, T-on example, import machine, of course, because I'm using the pin, the internal pin of the Pico Pi. I import WT-on from the module timer, and here I declare a function to execute this example. It means that millis is a U-time ticks from in millisecond from the Pi Pico. And then I save delta time from this scan time, because here we are inside a while true infinite loop. And I get a delta time from now and the last one timing. Here, you see, I declare two timer as VT-on. This is the preset. 1000 milliseconds is 1 second. So here, to use timer, we have to write all of the time t1.run. This is a special method. And then I pass through the parameter the delta time calculated before and start like input. It's possible we read a button, but it's possible also we force start. Now here, start force to. This is a simple state machine starting from state 0, 10, 20, 30. When here I give automatically start 1 true, I go in 10 and I wait the output from timer 1. So when timer 1 output is on, I reset the start, and the next time timer 1 will stop. Here I set LED 1 to 1 to high, and then I go in 20. In this state I start the second timer with the start 2, as you can see here, and then I wait when this timer is get output. When after 1 second I have this get output, I put false. In this case I go to write LED.value from machine. This one is LED1 declared before, and then here I have to say the memory millis in millis, because the next time I read again and I get another delta time. If I want to use this example, just go in main, right? I want to use example 1 here, comment, set free this one, main, run inside the flash memory. You can see here the result. VTimer also copy inside, because this is the library. Example also copy inside. You can see now the flashing change. I have created in this example with 2 timer a simple waveform, square waveform, 1 second high, 1 second low. But I can change here, for example 3, 4 and 4, download inside the Pico, and you can see immediately execution of the project. You can see here the LED flashing in different way. I can also put, for example, 1 second and 300 milliseconds, and you can see how the frequency, how the behavior of the LED is different. You see, 1 second off, 300 milliseconds on. We can change as we want. Other thing is another example how to use the T-on without state machine. Just only start 1 is when the second timer is off. Here I set the timer 1. Here also the start 2 is when T1 finish to count, and practically start timer 2 after a time this one go 0, and then we have another kind of square waveform. We can try this one here, 3 second on, 3 second off, go in main, set free this one, T on, example 2, execute, copy the main inside, and we have the LED 3 second on and 3 second off. Also here we can change, for example, well, I don't know if this 100 millisecond possible to see, but I want to try. You can see immediately it's working. Change again, 1 second off. You see, we can change everything. This timer in this condition are also using alone without other timer to make a square waveform. You can use for drive coils, transistor, relay, many things if you want to make automation. And then we don't have any blocking timer, sleep or wait. Now the program is faster. Let me check also the T off. So the first one here, set free, run, copy inside. Okay. This one is different. This one is not used. We can delete. In this case, as I told you before, when the start is true, immediately true, timer is working. In this condition, I want to simulate to press a button, but I don't have here. I don't have button now in the breadboard, and I use this boolean. Practically, I set up the start, the timer immediately start. I go in another state, and then immediately I set up false the start. The timer and the LED also are on for 5 seconds. So in this case, not this reverse. But if you want to make again, you have to download again and start from the, because now when the cycle go inside, the timer is finished because I'm not using Boolean expression or button. But if we download again, the program start from the beginning. You can see after 5 seconds, timer stop automatically. So I hope this Vue timer you can also find down the GitHub repository if you want to download all of this file. I made this file, this this timer for Arduino also, and then for other things, and also in the PC when the timer in the whole PC when timer finish disposable, we create timer with software, and these timers are working well. Okay, thank you for the like, maybe, I don't know, and then see you for the next video. Thank you.